Hello and welcome to our latest transfer news. Today we're starting with Cape Town City, the recently relegated Cape Town City. There are reports that Cape Town City have offered 4 of their star players to Mamelodi Sundowns for a fee of 60 million rands. So the players are Emile Witbooi, Shakeel April, Jaedin Rhodes, and Jody. So these are players that have been offered to Mamelodi Sundowns by the citizens. So there are people who are saying that Cape Town City is trying to raise money to buy the PSL status since they have been relegated. So what do you think of these rumors? Do you think that it's true that Cape Town City have offered 4 of their players to Mamelodi Sundowns? What's up with teams these days? We always hear about players being offered. It seems like it's a new trend that's happening in the PSL. If this is true, do you think that Mamelodi Sundowns should take this offer? We know that Mamelodi Sundowns can afford the 60 million. That is why out of all the teams in the PSL, they decided to offer these players to Mamelodi Sundowns. They know that they can afford them. The only question would be that, do Mamelodi Sundowns want these players? So let me hear your thoughts down below. What do you think of this report? And who would benefit the most should this deal happen? Because these players that have been offered to Mamelodi Sundowns, honestly, they are still kids, so the potential is very high. But also the risk is high, so should it not work out, Mamelodi Sundowns would be the one at a loss. So let me hear your thoughts down below. Do you think that this move will go through? And do you think that Cape Town City will be able to get money to buy status? We heard that they tried to buy Richards Bay and also TS Galaxy, but they failed to do so because both chairmen said that they are not selling. Our next story just gets complicated, and it's one of those stories that gives Kaizer Chiefs a bad name. So Kaizer Chiefs sent an offer to Azam FC to sign Feisal Salum, and then that offer was rejected. And Kaizer Chiefs didn't go back with another offer after their initial bid was rejected, and nothing is happening at the moment. Feisal Salum rejected an extension from Azam FC, so he's left with only 12 months on his current contract, and the club stance is clear. They say that honor your current deal and then you can leave for free when it ends. So he will be a free agent come 2026 June. So here is what Azam FC boss says regarding Feisal Salum's situation. He says, "We are tired of this issue. It's like we have Messi or Ronaldo. Kaizer Chiefs didn't even send a second offer. If no offer reaches our expectations, no problem. Feisal will finish his contract and leave as a free agent. That's fine by us." The club is frustrated by the constant talks suggesting that they are blocking the player despite no concrete offer being made. So we heard that Kaizer Chiefs offered 7 million. However, Azam wants 9 million, and Kaizer Chiefs didn't want to add 2 million on that offer to make it 9. But I think in defense of Kaizer Chiefs here, I will say the player will be free in 12 months' time, and Azam wants to milk them for as much as they can. So this is not fair from Azam's side. But on the other side of the story, one would say that he is still contracted to Azam, and then they can value him at whatever they want. So in this case, what do you think should happen? Should Kaizer Chiefs continue to try and sign him and offer what Azam wants? They should leave him for a year so that he can be free and sign him as a free agent. However, we know that if they wait for next year, other teams will come with better offers to him, better salaries and all that. You know how it goes. When a player is free and is in demand, it's very hard to sign that player because he will have multiple options. So if Kaizer Chiefs really want him, they should sign him now. But they can also take a risk next year. So let me hear your thoughts down below. What do you think of this move? Are Kaizer Chiefs refusing to pay what's required, or do you think that they are just being overcharged for a player that's left with just 12 months on his contract? Let me hear your thoughts down below. Our final story for today. Kaizer Chiefs and Edson Castillo have reached a mutual agreement to part ways, despite a player signing a new 2-year deal before the end of last season. The midfielder seeks a new challenge, while the club looked to free up a foreign quota spot. The agency of Edson Castillo have opened up on his future after the player and Kaizer Chiefs agreed to part ways. So Castillo, who is 31 years old, quickly emerged as a fan favorite at Kaizer Chiefs shortly after his arrival when he joined the club from Monagas SC, where he scored 11 goals in 46 games prior to his transfer to South Africa. His goal-scoring threat from midfield and constant performance saw him feature 32 of 35 games in all competitions. But in an overall forgettable season for Amakhosi, as the campaign recorded a low 10th league position. And in the 2024-2025 season under Nazaruddin Nabi, he featured in the opening 4 games of the season before suffering an injury against SuperSport United, which saw him miss 16 league games. And after his recovery, it was said that he has fallen out of favor with the technical team. So his agency said, "We are very grateful to Kaizer Chiefs for the opportunity and the time Edson spent with the club. The experience in South Africa, both on and off the pitch, was very positive and helped him to grow as a player and as a person," says his representative. And then he said, "However, as you know, the current situation with the new coach made it difficult for us to continue being part of the project. Now we believe it's the right moment to look for a new challenge for Edson's career. We are open to staying in the African market, as we truly believe the experience with Kaizer Chiefs and in South Africa was enriching and highly valuable." So yeah, that's what his agency said. So yeah, let me hear your thoughts down below. What do you think of this move by Kaizer Chiefs to let go of Edson Castillo so that they can open a foreign quota spot for another foreign player to be registered? Do you think that they made a good decision here? Because we know that Edson Castillo was absolutely amazing in his first season with the Amakhosi. That's the end of the news for today. See you next time.